All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back again. It's time for Inside Steppin'. And tonight, y'all, we have a very special guest. I am looking forward to this interview. This is one that I have put off for far too long, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it because this guy right here is colorful, smart, and one of the people whom I consider one of the top promoters in the game around stepping. This cat got it going on, so y'all get ready for that. In the meantime, let me give a shout out once again to my man Tim Jones for providing me with that great intro music. I need to make a thing on the end of my show where I actually say that so that it's clear about who did the music for this show, man. Shouts out to Tim Jones. Tim Jones in the building. That's my main man, 50 grand. And I owe him a joke, by the way. He kind of got me a little bit at the last event. Pay back a dog, Tim. I'm just saying. So anyway, I hope everybody out there in the stepping world is having a great evening. We yesterday watched, we saw parts of what was remaining of the Fade to Black event. Looked like it was pretty good. I saw some clips and some things going on over there. Shouts out to my man Maurice Turner for what looked like it was a pretty successful event. Unfortunately, we were not able to attend. However, if I know him, he did what he was supposed to do, and he did a fantastic job with it. We got upcoming events, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there at the top of the show, and then we're going to do it at the bottom of the show. What you got? No? Huh. Okay, y'all, we got producer lady issues here right quick. Let me check something. We gotta check our traps, y'all.
Okay, it popped up.
Okay, you come in here with the scary stuff.
I was on TV and it didn't pop up.
She always coming in here disrupting the show, y'all. See how she do? No, I mean, not let me not say disrupting, because you are instrumental. Thank you so much for being you. Anyway, so what I was saying was, you guys, I want to let everybody know just how much we appreciate my audience, the people who tune in and come through every single Tuesday at 7 o'clock Central. And anyone who has a shirt order, it is en route. We are shipping. Those that have not shipped, we'll be shipping in the morning. So just so you know, get your shirts. Y'all get your shirts. We got your shirts for you. If you ain't got an Inside Steppin' shirt, you need to get one. I'm going to put together a slideshow here pretty quick of all of the people who have purchased, worn, and sent us pictures of them in their Inside Steppin' shirts in various places around the world. Not just around the country, around the world. And I'm happy to say thank y'all for carrying Inside Steppin' with you wherever you go. So I'm going to go ahead right now, you guys, and I'm going to get our guest on. And just so you know, we're having my man, Hey Fred. He say, hey, is in the building. So we're going to get him on the line right quick. He should be waiting on me. There he is. There he is. There the man is. Okay. Let's bring you right in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already met or you are not familiar with, let me introduce you to this fella right here. My man, 50 grand. Hey, Fred is in the building.
Hey, baby.
What's up, Fred?
Well, man, everything is good. Everything is good. I got no complaints.
Well, that's what's happening, man. Listen, man, I'm gonna just start right out with your latest event. Man, y'all just got back from Aruba, man. I think I'm a little jealous. What's up?
Right, man. We did it up down there. Everybody was so happy. And first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming who went to Aruba with me. And man, we had a ball down there.
Man, I seen pictures and videos. Man, y'all look like y'all was kicking it.
Yes, sir. It went so great that we're going back next year, November 2nd through the 6th.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard that. Put that on your calendar, November 2nd through the 6th of 2023.
Yes, sir.
I might have to try to make that one. Matter of fact, that's my wife's birthday week, man. I'm gonna have to try.
Yeah, y'all need to come on and go with me.
I'm gonna have to come through, man, for sure.
Right.
Fred, look here, man. Let me right quick. Let me give you a big old thank you, man. I don't think I had an opportunity to thank you personally. Last time the wife and I were in Chicago at home, we was up in the grand ballroom, and you kept the champagne flowing all night for us, man. Look here, bro.
Right.
We appreciate you, sir. You know how to make it happen, don't you?
Right. Right. I appreciate y'all. Y'all was out of town. You know, when people come from out of town, you got to treat them people from out of town with respect and try to show them love. So that's what I try to do.
Well,
When
we
the out of
appreciate
towners
that
come
for
in
sure.
town.
Huh? Fred, my producer say, back the camera up away from your face a little bit. There you go. There you go. Yeah, we want to see that $1 million smile, mister.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to tell you straight out and straight up, there's no one who can rock a brim like my man, Hey Fred. Hey Fred is famous for them hats worn well, you dig?
Right.
So,
Yeah. I've been broke into wham like this. They think I have glue on my head.
yeah, Lamont Watts say you got Velcro up there. You know, have you ever seen their morning show when they do the Diva Den letter, man? You know he be on there imitating you, man. He put his hat on, he be like, hey.
Right.
Yeah. You know you're famous, mister. They when they start imitating you, you know you're doing something right.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I got a whole lot of that going on right now. These folks want to do what I'm doing so bad it's killing them.
Yeah.
Man, look.
That's right.
Boy, look. I'm gonna talk about all that when I end the show today. But so look here, man. I wanna say this because I've brought your name up on this show in before, and one of the things that I say about you, and I tell other people, particularly people, because there's so many people wanting to have events these days. I tell people all the time, you want to know how to promote an event, you need to go see Hey Fred. Because that ain't a day I think I ever seen you, Jack, and you didn't have a stack of flyers in your hand.
That's right. And I go around talking to the people, try to get the people to know me. See, a lot of people say they promoters, but I don't see how they promoters. They go get 100 people to put on their flyer and think them 100 people are gonna bring people. But a lot of times they don't bring them because you don't go around and talk to the people. When I got a flyer and give it to a person, I talk to them. I try to let them feel me a little bit.
That's right.
And you know, that's all I'm about. I try to make friends where that person will come with me and see what I'm doing. And once they come with me, they stuck. They ain't going nowhere else. They're gonna be with me every time I move. And that's what my people do who follow me. They like us so well, the way we treat them, and they keep on following us.
And that right there is the key about how you treat people.
That's right.
There's so much disrespect in this community these days, man. And one thing that I can say, and let me tell my audience, especially my promoters that's watching this show. Let me tell all y'all something. This is the guy you want to be friends with. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when Fred rolled to a set, Fred come deep. I'm talking about a bus load, Jack.
That's right. I have a follower now. They don't like for us to go nowhere by ourselves. We have to sneak away sometimes. They can't say nothing because we don't. They say we going with y'all.
See there? Yeah. You got to be slick about it and get on up out of there. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck like Chuck. Yeah, man. That's and I think there's something to be said, you know, for people to kind of take a page from your book by learning how to promote, how to be personable and deal with people in ways that are promotional for their event. Even though I personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm at the point now, I've gotten to the place in this community where I just think there's just too damn many events. It's gone beyond ridiculous at this point. Every single weekend, and sometimes, and I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not hating on nobody that's doing what they do, but I often wonder, you know, like some of these people, they don't have any following, they haven't built anything in their community, they haven't done anything, they're not, and they just want to throw an event. I mean, what is that about? Is it a money thing or what? Can you help me with that, Fred? I mean, you've been around the promotion game for a minute.
Yeah, what's that about is about being greedy. Mm-hmm. See, people see stuff and they see this money coming in and flowing in. So automatic, they want to jump in and get some of this money. but they don't even have a follower yet. They should get a following before they jump in, but they just jump out there.
In order to get a following, you got to do something first.
Right. They don't do nothing. They just put the name out there saying, this is so-and-so production. We having this. Y'all come and party with it. Nobody be there. And I'm going to tell you something else. Some of these people who've been out here throwing the party, but they need to clean their act up. Because, see, a lot of them, they got big-headed. Because what I noticed about Aruba, what people say they loved about up, Fred, you told the men to get up. You got on the mic. You got on the mic, stopped the music, said, men, we need you to dance with the women's. And the women were. But like I was talking to some of these women, they said they don't like to go to some of these big parties because they be clicking with each other. Women's will be sitting there, and women's that paid their money too, and you won't even dance with them. So they don't come back no more. They like, no, I'm not going. They too arrogant and stuff. When people spend their money, them people should be able to get a dance.
They want something for it.
Promoter who's throwing that party to make sure he going around, hey, brother, y'all gonna have to dance with some of these people. And you supposed to treat these women right, because I be like, sister, they go through so much. And and then we supposed to be there for them. And then we get out, we get clickless. And then don't nobody want to dance. When they sit there all night, they pay their money. So the party's boring to them. So what I try to do is make sure I don't have a boring party. I go to talk to the women. I end up within Aruba, we're talking with people, talking to the ladies who had their husband. You mind if some of you, if your husband is dancing? Sure. Everybody would dance, and the men would get up dancing.
See, man, that level of respect, man, I love that. I love that, man. We have gotten so far away from the respect in this community, man. It's unreal. And shouts out to, I'm gonna give my man Ted Williams a shout out on the note that you just said, because when we went to Crush and Cream this year, we covered that, and Ted took the time out. He literally, like you, he stopped the music, and he made those men get on the floor and go to each corner of the room. I mean, literally, he did all four. Well, it was three sides. He did, because the fourth side was the stage where we were. He did all three sides of the room where he had the fellas stand up there. All the ladies come out, grab a guy, and everybody got an opportunity to get their dance on. Even some of the people that didn't want to, he made everybody get up. And I thought that was a phenomenal thing, because like you said, people spend a lot of money to come to these events, and they damn sure don't want to be sitting around. And I tell people, especially from these smaller communities, when you go to these sets, don't be dancing people you came there with. Don't be dancing with people that you know, your friends and your homies. Dance, touch the hands of other folks and learn something, because there's something to be learned from everybody, even if it's what not to do. You need to touch the hands of people you ain't never danced with before. That's how you improve your dance.
That's right. That's how you do it. And see, and I've been hearing from a lot of women. No, they be clicking with each other, and then they think they too good to dance with it. I don't care if a young lady don't know how to dance. You supposed to be a gentleman and get up and say, baby, I know how to dance. When I get up there with you, you going to be stepping too.
Absolutely right.
Make her feel good.
Absolutely.
But they don't try to do that.
Absolutely. But see, Fred, that's the reason why you have the following that you do. That's the reason why you are able to command a crowd when you go places. That's why you're able to bring people into the fold, because you understand certain simple dynamics that escape so many. And there's so much to go with this, man. And some of this stuff, like what you saying, a lot of that, believe it or not, and it comes naturally for a lot of people who come from where we from. Because we didn't have to ask for respect where we came from. We respected each other because there was consequences for being disrespectful.
That's right. And that's what we try to do. And then another thing, when I throw my event, I make sure I go to every table. Y'all doing okay? Y'all need anything? Let me know. If you need, one young lady said, well, I need to dance. I said, I'll be right back. Hey, brother, right here. Dance with this young lady. Oh, sure. I said, matter of fact, there's your table all night. Make sure all of them got to dance in at this table.
Look at that.
You got to make the women happy, man.
That's right. And that's a hell of a thing, man. So, right quick, man, I got a couple of questions for you, Fred. Some personal stuff. How long you been in the game, man? How long you been stepping? Man,
I've been throwing the stepping parties for 17 years now.
No. How long you been stepping?
Oh, how long? Now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not a really stepper.
Okay.
But I've been going to the stepper set for 40-some years, man. The first time I started going to the stepper set was the Kingman Club with Sam Chapman. Way back. Now I used to be out there bopping and stuff. But then they say it's a crap game over here. I'll run up at that
Man.
place. I feel like I shoot some dice.
See there? Look, you know, it's funny you say that because you know what? It's just like, and that same thing holds true. For example, when we used to be up in the skating rinks, man, you know, we be skating. Next thing you know, some JBs come on. They stepping over here.
Right.
Next thing you know, like you just said, a crap game break out. Now you got shooting craps. You got stepping going on. It's all happening in the same room. And there's plenty of cats that was on the set that did not step. They was there, but they literally didn't step. And you was one of those. Okay, I got you,
and I
my
was
man.
them. But you know, when I watched it back then, that's what made me throw a party. I said, man, I can throw a mean party. You know, and I went around, started talking to people, mingling people, and everybody said, hey, you got a good personality, man. You always try to get people to throw something. I threw a party one time and packed the house. They said, I told you, man, people like you. You know how to treat people's right. I've learned it's all about how you treat people. You treat them right, they coming back. If you treat them ugly, they ain't coming back.
But you see, Fred, one of the things, and you just hit back on what we talked about earlier, which is critically important. You had people that you had relationships with. See, one of the things that is very important, and this is what people don't understand, is that when you are a part of a community and you've done positive things and you've built something, or you are a person that other people roll with, you can give an event and people are going to come. I'm going to use Nike as a prime example of that. Nike gave Texas Heat first year straight out just hit the ball right out the park, man. I'm talking, man, it was a hell of a thing. And one of the questions I asked him this was last year during the first one, and I asked him at the end, I was like, man, how did you pull this off? I mean, how were you able to do what it takes people years to get to in one swoop? And he told me, he made it real simple. He said relationships. It don't get no plainer than that.
That's right. It's relationships.
But see, here's the thing though, and this is something people need to recognize. There's a difference between building relationships and social climbing. And some folks need to learn that difference and don't think just because you smoothing up in somebody's face that you're building a relationship. That don't mean they're going to come to your event. That just mean you met them and you wanted to be starstruck or you thought you was playing a game. Ain't nothing slick to a can of oil, okay?
That's right.
So the fact that you had the relationships and you had the ability, you knew enough people and you've been around the game long enough where you could give an event and people would respect it and show up to it. And know that they was going to have a good time. That is critically important. Now, I don't knock, and I want to make this clear. I don't discourage anyone from throwing their hat into the promotion ring, into the event ring, or any other ring. Because everybody got to start somewhere. It's really as simple as that. But if you're going to start, try to get it the right way. Try to go to people who are doing this. Find yourself a mentor. Find somebody in the game that can take you under their wing and show you what to do and what not to do.
That's right.
Let's talk about Rose over there at Visions. She do a hell of a thing. She's been doing that for years. And at the end of the day, she can do that because she has relationships. And she deals with people and she's honest with people and all of that matters. So shouts out. Go ahead.
Right. And I'm going to tell you something else out here wrong, too. It's a lot of jealousy out here. Oh, it's a lot of that jealousy. I'm talking about from the top to the bottom.
You know what?
I ain't never seen a group of black people got something going nice and they so jealous of one another.
Man, listen.
And I see it now. I'm going to tell you my story since we said about get back on Chicago.
Go ahead.
Everybody in Chicago, when they throw an event, I try to reach out and help. I sell tickets for all of them. It ain't an event. It ain't a person in Chicago that a promoter that I ain't sold a ticket for. And when they get them, I don't ask them for no money. I say, spread, could you sell them? Because they know I got to follow. I do that for them. But then when my turn come around, they don't even respect me and come to nothing. Don't want to see me make it, which they know I'm a good person and they know I got people. So if you know that and you give me tickets and I'm selling your tickets, and then when my big come, it's always an excuse. So I know right then, like the people who are surrounding me, they said, it's jealousy, Fred. They don't want you. They can't stop you though, but they don't want you where you at. But because they'll come to you, they know you're a good person. They'll come to you, Fred, could you sell 40 tickets from me? Fred, could you sell 20 tickets from me? Yeah, I'll bring my people and we'll make a good time. But when my turn come around, they don't want to support me the same way. Same with people, stuff. I've been meeting people out of town. Went to their convention, call them, say, hey, I'm coming there. Now, if I bring a bus and your convention is $100, if I bring you one bus with 50 people, so I done brought you 5,000. Do you know when I go out of town and bring people to people's event, I don't get one dime. I'm the one to sell them the money. I sell them all the money. Hey, I got 50 people coming. Here go your money. And do you know when my thing come around, they don't say nothing to me. They don't say, hey, I want to bring this man to the floor and I want y'all to get to know this brother. You're a good brother. This man ain't charge us nothing. They try to be, it's jealous. It's
Absolutely.
so much jealous. And then they laugh in your face. That's why I said in a minute, like my wife said, she said, babe, you're going to have to stop selling tickets for people, taking buses out of town to people's sets and stuff. These people don't respect you. They don't want to see you up there because they scared. And the reason they scared, because they think I'm going to take some from them. But the game is so good out here, I won't take nothing from them. We all
Fred,
can win. But it's so much jealousy.
Bro, you preaching to the choir right now. I promise you you are. Let me show you something. Right here in San Antonio, I had a cat that I don't even fool with no more. I was doing something one day with some of the steppers here in San Antonio, and that dude walked right up to me. This was probably one of the truest things he ever said. He said, you know, you do too much for these people. They don't appreciate you. And I looked at him and I kind of scoffed a little bit like, nah, bro, don't be like that. But you know what? He wasn't lying. Let me tell you something. I got to be doing something right, bro. Because what you saying right now, look here. I got people now, every club that I ever started throwing sets in, they come in and sneak in. They ease in like little leeches right behind me. Leeches. See, in the stepping game, you got leeches and you got lovers. You got people who love this game and you got people who leech off of others.
That's right.
Now, they leech on in. I got people who now, I mean, everybody know my show come on at 7 o'clock Central on Tuesday. It's been that way since the end of COVID. I stopped the show during COVID because I didn't want to, wasn't a whole lot. I didn't want to talk about a whole lot while COVID was going on with Steppin. But now we got people out here doing their shows the exact same time and date as me.
Right.
Now we got people throwing parties, trying to be in the same clubs I'm in, throwing parties in other places the exact same time and date as I do. These are leeches. These are people who don't have no life.
Right.
See, winners focus on winning.
That's
Losers focus on winners. You dig? And they show their hand every time. So, no, I understand. We got people out here, they see what I do. And they say, oh, I want to do that too. Now you got people, everybody popping up, want to do interviews, and they want to have a show. Everybody want a show. We even got a guy now that called and said he teaching podcasting for steppers. Now they gonna have steppers. Everybody want a podcast now. Listen, I ain't knocking nobody. Take your best shot. That's all I can tell you. This ain't no cell phone over here. Okay? Nope, at no point. But my point is, if I got this many people working against me, I got to be doing something right, Fred. So I understand your cross, brother, that you bearing. I promise I do.
That's right.
Now I could be called paranoid, but I think it's one hell of a coincidence. I really do.
That's right. And just like a lot of people, they didn't think I'd pull a roof off. They sit back just watching. Oh, ain't nobody gonna go with me. Man got down there. They don't know the follow I got. Once I said something and I talk to these people, they coming with me. And people don't understand that. And then, but they do understand it because then you got a lot of them that call me, hey, could you think you can bring a bus down here? You think you can bring a bus here? I bring buses to these people and take them to the event. Do you know them people don't even have the time today to acknowledge me and say, hey, I want y'all to know, hey, Fred is in the house, this good brother. They want to keep me low key. Don't say nothing. Don't want to acknowledge me or nothing. And I be saying, man, this is wild. I done took hundreds of people to people party, and people went up there and just did me any kind of way. And I said, man, but like my friend said, Fred, you doing something good, man. They at you.
Anytime you doing something good, baby, they're going to be at your neck. And I'm going to tell you what's funny. I had a couple people tell me, they was like, man, you do realize that as your show grows, because see, I spread correct, truthful, factual information on my show. He say, I had more than one, but one of them, one in particular, one of my mentors say, you know, them people gonna be at you, right? You know they're gonna be trying to knock you down, right? I said, yeah, I know it's coming. And sure enough, like death and taxes, they doing it. But hey, you know what? I'm built for it, so let's go. You feel me?
Right.
I'm with it.
Right.
Bring me all the smoke, because all I'm gonna do is up my game. Every time you think you got me, watch me.
That's what I do.
I'm from Chicago, baby. You know how we roll.
Exact same way. The exact same way. Every time you think you got me, I come with some more stuff for you.
But see, in a minute, if these folks keep on going, this is what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna start naming names. And
right.
I'm gonna put them on blast and use them as examples of what not to do around the Steppin community and culture. About how not to build bad reputations and bad relationships, and how to respect other people's time and space. I mean, you know, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. It'll be me.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. But trust and believe, it's getting ready to come a time where I am gonna start calling folks out. I'm gonna have to. They think they're gonna keep throwing rocks and hiding their hands. It ain't gonna happen. Trust me. You know I'll do it. Because anything I say, they all know I'll say straight to your face.
That's right.
Simple as that.
Right.
So,
and I'm the same way.
Leeches and lovers, baby.
I'll be holding a lot in. I'll be holding a lot in, but I'm steady be saying, I'm going to tell y'all about yourself in a minute. I'm going to call names out.
They either leeches or lovers, baby. They either going to love this game or they going to leech off of it. One or the other.
That's right.
And that's what we dealing with. See, we need to get, this etiquette need to be straightened out, man. You know, these folks need to start acknowledging. But you know what though, Fred? You know, I had a meeting last night with somebody who told me, well, you know, you probably shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. And like I told them, I'm wise about how I pick my battles. Other people should be as wise. And some people seem to think that when you don't move the way they think you should, that you somehow have been defeated. Don't ever think that. Just because I don't move the way you think I should move, don't mean that I'm not moving.
That's right.
And so in your case, Fred, all I'm going to say to you, brother, is I love what you do. I love how you do it. Do not stop doing it. However, choose your battles and know those that you on the battlefield with. And sometimes you got to leave one of them laying there bleeding and go get on out, get on down away from them.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I got to do. You're right. Because I'm telling you, I mean, when I take buses, when people see me at these parties and bringing people, them people, whoever throwing that party ain't paid me a dime. I be saying, man, I'm just doing this because it's y'all turn.
Man.
But when my turn comes, you can't bring many people, but at least show your face. They won't even show their own face at me. And then have a nerve to come when the time again, would I bring a bus again? I be mad, but I don't want to.
They want to get you some more. Okay. They want some more. Ain't that something? I know you're not shocked though. Man, look, you know, what you gonna do, man? This is the world we live in, and it's like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This last few years, doing this show and some of the other things that I got going on around me, I think these have been some of my more formative years. Here I am in my mid to late 50s, and I'm learning so much right now. I mean, I've already been a studier of human nature and the way people move, but now I've learned patience.
Right.
And I've learned some other things. That's right.
See, time will tell it all. It's time.
I've learned patience, and I've learned how to do things without being my former self. And it's working real well.
Right. You gotta have that time.
So look here, man. When is your next event, man?
Memphis in May.
May.
We at the new hotel there at Hilton. We done moved to the new hotel.
You ain't gonna be at the Peabody?
The other hotel, it was getting worse and worse. They sold it. Well, the Holiday Inn, they sold it and renamed
the Holiday
it
Inn right there across the street from the Peabody.
Huh?
The Holiday Inn across from the Peabody.
No, this is in Germantown.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Right, in Germantown, the Hilton.
got you.
And man, that Hilton, it looked nice too.
Yeah.
We went down there and scoped it up because people said, Fred, you got to move. And I wasn't happy last time.
I used to live right there in Hickory Hood.
Yeah.
I had a house in Hickory Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So Memphis in May is the next big one.
Okay.
And that's like from the 18th through the 21st. May 18th
May
through the
18th
21st.
through the 21st. Ladies and gentlemen, put that on your calendars. May 18th through the 21st, Memphis in May. And I'm going to tell y'all also, Memphis in May is a really good time to be in Memphis because they got a lot going on. They still got the big thing going on down there by the river, the barbecue contest and all the stuff. Man, it's a whole lot going on down there at that time.
So
great events.
And we always have a ball there. We
Yeah.
always have a ball.
I like it when I get to go to Memphis. I got a lot of people there.
Mm-hmm.
I lived there for 10 years. I got a lot of fun. Matter of fact, I used to own one of the largest black towing companies in the city for years.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. They used to get mad at us, boy, because we be down at that courthouse towing them cars.
Right.
them jokers, boy, they had us on the news and everything, boy. Ooh wee.
Oh wow.
People, about my car. Man, you pay this money, you can get your car.
Right. Oh yeah, that's got to be nice.
Yeah, I like Memphis,
May.
man. Hey,
And
man,
then-
so, Fred, right quick, man, what part of town you from, bro?
I'm from Jackson, Tennessee. Actually.
Are you? Really?
Right.
I did not
Jackson,
know that, bro.
Right. I'm from Jackson,
What?
Tennessee.
Man, I got homies in Jackson, man. Yeah.
Still got my sisters down there in Tennessee and everything.
Well, look at
Nieces,
here.
everybody.
I got a little small piece of property I'm working to get my hands on right there in Brownsville. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's what's
Oh,
up,
that
man.
sounds good.
Okay. Dig that. So look here, man. We didn't talk about, your family life, man. The beautiful Rose.
Yeah, Miss Rose. Now that's the one. That's my backbone.
Yeah.
When
I
they
was about to say, man, let's talk about the other half of this equation.
Right. When they be selling and keeping them names and all that together for the rooms and stuff, Rose be taking care of all that. Rose, she be busy. She got a part to play. I got a part to play.
That's right.
She gonna send the hotels their money, make sure they get that money and
Teamwork
stuff.
make the dream work.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Rose, she the backbone though. That woman be taking care of business. She has a baby.
Man, that's
the
what's
hotel
up.
needs this. We gotta get this. This person wanna go here. She be having that stuff together.
Boy, it ain't nothing like having one on your team, Jack.
Yes, sir. You get you one good woman, man, you can lift mountains.
How long y'all been together, man?
We've been together 22 years now.
That's all right. That's a beautiful thing.
And we still going strong.
There you
know.
There you
and that's what make a relationship good. Whenever you have more good time and bad time, you're doing all right.
That's right. And it's gonna be some bad, just like it's gonna be some good. Some folks, I don't know why some people seem to think everything is always gonna be paradise, and it just ain't.
Oh no, it'll never be like that. It might be an event a day before the event. Me and I'll be going there, but the day of the event, we hug, we kiss. It's showtime now, baby. Let's get it on.
Hey, stuff like this. Stuff like this be stressful, man. It causes a little stress. You get to bickering at each other sometimes because we do it, but we ain't gonna let the rest of the world see it. But we have our moments, you dig?
That's right.
So it's all good.
I don't even want to be around nobody if they said, we don't never argue nothing. I don't know what the hell y'all got.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You're absolutely correct, sir.
Then back here, we throw parties over here at the house. We invite all the friends. A lot of them will be going on the trip with us. They'll say, Fred, when we throw the party, when you come to my house, all the drinks free, everything. Everybody just drink and have a nice time. Matter of fact, my sisters them came from Tennessee this past weekend. And they came, and I called up everybody and said, y'all, it's going to be a party. I'm like, what's the occasion? My sister them coming to town. We all got to come to the house.
That's right.
So we got packed over here.
And for the record, next time I'm home, I'm coming over there too. I see that bar back there, mister.
Right.
I'll come drink up your alcohol. Don't play no game.
A lot of people get over here. I tell them when they come over here, I say the worst alcohol in the world is that free liquor.
Ooh, wait.
That's the worst liquor in the world.
Hey, Fred, with all that you got over there, they ain't about to walk out of there. You ain't gonna do to ruin your life.
That's right.
You ain't gonna do nothing but ruin your life, Jack.
That's
Come over there with that nonsense. Ain't gonna be none of that
Right.
finishing the bottle over here. You gonna be finished.
That's right. You're gonna be finished because they know you get over here. I'll be busting them up all night, popping them open all night.
So they can't even hang.
Right.
That's funny. So
But
huh?
but I got a party coming up December
I
16th
was
too
just
at the
getting ready
Grand
to ask you
Ballroom.
when your next one. Come on.
And December 16th at the Grand Ballroom in Chicago.
Okay.
It's a Christmas party. Now you know I ain't threw a party in Chicago in like 8 years because it just got too crowded. You know, it's too crowded here. So I said, no, I ain't gonna throw nothing because this person having some, this person having some. It was just too crowded. So I just rather support the Chicago. And I said,
now you know what's crazy, Fred, and this is you just pointed something out whether you realize it or not. I'm gonna show you something. I want to tell Chase said, man, Chase say hello, man. You know, my man
Chase, I said, hey.
Super Dave out there in Vegas said what's up too.
Oh, okay.
You know, you just said it was too crowded. Do you understand that the rest of this country just don't have that problem? Like you can't make a party too crowded damn near nowhere else because it ain't enough people to go around. Chicago, if it ain't got nothing else, it got steppers.
That's right.
Because the whole population is about that life damn near.
And I mean, you can party 7 days a week here.
Yes, sir.
7 days a week.
Hey, look, it be tempting as hell, man. I be thinking, damn, I need to move home. I need to move back home. I need to go back home. And I be like, nah, I can't deal with that snow. No. I can't do it. I can't do it, baby. I hung up my snow shovel.
That's why I decided, I said I do better just taking it on the road. And then I can pick my little trips out and go to other people's events and all that too. Yeah, so I just keep it on the road now. And I like it. And I like that, taking it out of the country to Aruba. It was so nice and beautiful. The white people were coming in, watching the dance. Said, you mind if we just watch? I said, yeah, y'all can watch. They tell me, oh, this is so beautiful what y'all doing. If people only really knew, they know, but they don't know how to get together, how big this thing is. But they can't get it together. So that's why I'm moving on my own. Because I said, they won't get it together, though. Everybody going to hate on one another. If they see the other one climbing the ladder, then they want to knock them down. They want to post salt on them. Man, it's just messed up. And we the only people do that. The only people
That's the
do
part
that.
I think that's the part that saddens me the most about all of this is because we are in a place, man, where I just don't understand what sickness we have that keeps us from uplifting one another and constantly trying to tear each other down, man. I for the life of me, bro, I don't understand it, you know. And and for those of you in the audience who don't know, I'm about to resume my other podcast that I've been doing for years now. It's called The Black Factor. Several years ago, I wrote a book called The Black Factor. And I spun that show off of that book. And it deals with black folks in America and our part in the equation that is America. That's why it's called The Black Factor. And the simple fact is, the more I learn about our history and the more I learn about what's going on around us, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I took a hiatus from that show because there's a thing called information overload. There sometimes is so much that weighs on you when you start learning the truth. And then you look around and you ask yourself why the people who have been the most oppressed want to oppress their own. For the life of me, bro, it just escapes me. And I'm working so hard to learn how to deal with it because, you know, you start to internalize this kind of stuff. And I don't want to do that because it'll start eating me up, and I'm not going to let that happen. But we do this to ourselves. Reggie Miles did a show yesterday on his Conversations. Great show, by the way. He had several gentlemen that have been around this dance for a long time. And one very important point was made, and they talked about the waltz. 400 years the dance has been around. And you have not seen a bunch of people running up in there talking about we don't like this music. We're going to change the way we do this. We're going to do it wrong and call it the waltz. 400 years. And it's untouched. But we, for some reason, seem to think that Steppin needs all of these changes. And what's even sadder about that to me is that all of the people who think that these changes need to be made are not from Chicago. They're from
Mm-hmm.
everywhere else.
Right.
Bruh, it escapes me. I don't know what the hell's wrong with our people, but whatever it is, I hope. I'm gonna say this right here because I thought about this earlier, and this is real truth. I hope Steppin dies down for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
I need for it to do what it did back in the 80s. It just kind of settled down some. And the reason I want that to happen is because I want all of those people that's just in it as leeches. You know them leeches I was talking about earlier?
Right.
The succubus. The ones who suck the blood out of everything because they ain't happy themselves. See, we
Right.
can't expect people to respect this dance when they don't have no self-respect. I'm looking
Right.
for it to die down so that all of them people who just think this is some kind of a fad and they looking for a quick money scheme can go on away and go find something else to do. So that the people
Right.
like myself and like you that been around this game for 30, 40, 50 years can have our peace back.
Right.
That's what I hope happens.
It's just everybody now. Everybody throwing the stepper set now. And ain't nobody trying to help each other. Now,
Nope.
all these people who throwing stepper set, if they just came together and did something themselves, it's
Man.
enough money for everybody.
It is.
But they won't do it. The black people won't do it. They get first of all, it's jealous. It's too much jealousy. And I'm gonna tell you why I have jealousy. It's jealousy because they don't have the mind in the mind to do nothing on their own to get ahead. It's like a person like a monkey see, monkey do person. That's
Yep.
what they is out here. Monkey do, monkey see. That's the kind of person a person is. And they don't know. So when they see a person doing it, they don't know how to jump in it, what money. They just say,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna do this. They don't try to put nothing together. They just think they see money. And when they don't get the money and you doing better than them, now they want to post salt on you and take you down with them.
Man,
And that's what they've been doing all our life.
I'm gonna say it one more time for those who just tuned in. Focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. It's as
That's
simple
right.
as that.
That's right.
So I don't understand, man, and I guess I don't see anything changing. Like I said, I just hope things die down some. I would like to see some of these parties go away. I don't understand people who are giving events that don't have any kind of following. You don't have nobody.
Right.
You don't know nobody. You barely getting anywhere. You barely doing anything. You don't go to nobody else's sets. But all of a sudden you want to throw a 3-day event.
Right. Right. I don't understand that.
And my question is this. What sets you apart from everybody else?
Right.
What's going to be so special about your event? Because look, I'm going to tell you like this, and this is the part, I had to come to certain realizations. A couple of years ago, I sat back and I kind of tallied up the money that me and Poppy spent traveling and going to events and that kind of thing, man. When I tell you we was out literally tens of thousands of dollars, I am not exaggerating.
I know. I believe it.
For 1 year. And I told her, I was like, you know what? We ain't doing, and it wasn't even that many events going on back then.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this thing and I realize that every single weekend of every month throughout these years, there's an event going on. So now we have to start picking and choosing. And I got jumped on by my wife for she don't like it when I say there's particular events that I gravitate toward. She doesn't really like it when I say, so-and-so's event is the one to go to because she don't want me playing favorites. But guess what? I'm a human being and I get to do that.
Right.
I got this show, true enough. And yes, I'm non-biased about a lot of things, especially when it comes to the truth and the facts. But I have my own truth. And my own truth is that there are certain events that I'm going to gravitate toward because I know, number one, I'm going to have a good time. Number two, I usually have a relationship with the promoter of some kind. And number three, and I'm not talking about stuff that people hire us to come to. I'm talking about events that I want to go to as a stepper myself.
Right.
Man, look, it's so much stuff going on out here, and then and now we get multiple invitations. Oh, you come, please come, please come. Let me tell y'all, all y'all, plane fare out of San Antonio ain't no punk. You hear me?
Right. Right.
If I lived in Atlanta or Houston or somewhere like that, I might be, yeah, okay. Man, plane fare out of San Antonio ain't no punk, all right?
Right.
So, it's more than just a notion, man, to be trying to hit all of these different events. And again, it seemed like everybody that throw an event, they put the same faces on their flyer,
Mm-hmm.
the same folks is there, the same, the people they think is going to be a draw. They're
Right.
all there. Why you standing looking at me? Like, here she come. She heard me talking about it. Now she gonna come and
Right.
put her head in the door. Producer lady
Right.
on me. They put the same, and it's like, I get it, but man, look, I'm gonna give. Let me give.
Don't mean to cut you off. And you know what I seen too? I seen the person through an event put all the. I guess they thought they call them the heavy hitters on the flyer through the party, which I did not attend. Through the party, and they didn't have 100 people there.
Man,
I said, now why would you go spend all that damn money to bring put all them faces on there, thanking them people? Now, when a person do that and you still don't get nobody at your party, you need to get on out the way.
that's
Just
big
get
volumes.
on out the way. So if
That
you're
tell
going to
you
have all
everything you
them
need
on
to know.
there and you don't have a successful set, you know you in the way now. Get on out the way.
I'm going to give a shout out to Antonita Lachey Brown over there in Vegas for one thing and one thing only. Her and Stretch put on that Out of Africa event in Las Vegas last year, and which they're doing again here in February, which we will be in attendance. But they make it their business not to put all of these brand names on their event.
Right.
And the draw is the event itself. And I think that's pretty commendable, if I do say so myself. I appreciate that.
Right.
Let's see. Apparently, I've lost one of my feeds. This thing, people saying, are we still on? Yeah, we still on. I don't know what's happening. I guess that must be a Facebook thing, but the show must go on. So, if for those of you who are not sure, switch over to YouTube. Let's see. Let me put this on here. I know they ain't give me for no copyright because we ain't playing no music. Anyway, the thing is, we gonna have to. We must find ways to benefit one another in this culture, in this community, and everybody need to stop trying to. Everything is a damn money grab. It's just like you got people out here who have no business whatsoever teaching this dance.
Right.
You got people out here who have no business whatsoever promoting an event.
That's right.
We got people.
That's right.
Yeah, we got people out here who are now attempting to do what I do in this podcasting thing, who have no business doing this because all they're going to do is spread misinformation.
That's it.
We don't need that.
Right.
But it's going to happen, just like everything else that happens. And, what can you do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to roll with it. You got to roll. You got to rock with it. You know what I mean?
I'm like you. I'm just so tired of seeing all these people. They think, I don't know if they think these the people that draw people, that bring people. I never seen nothing like this before. And then they act like these people is God. I be saying, man, just because we got them, is all these people coming? When I see a person light up his flyer with all these peoples on it, and I'm saying to myself, man, if you ain't gonna have no more than 100, 125 people, I can count. You got to pay for hotel room, you got to pay these people, you got to fly them in, and you only had 100 people there. You just throwing something to be throwing something. You just really in the way.
Throwing money in the wind, Jack.
Right. In the way.
Miss Peaches 59, yes, we are taking questions. If you have one that you'd like to ask, yes, ma'am, please feel free. We got Miss Peachy 59 on YouTube watching. My man William Owens over there, and he said the rain keep knocking him out. For whatever reason, we've lost part of our Facebook feed, but that's okay because I don't know what Facebook is doing, but the YouTube channel is still up, so it's all good.
Right. Yeah, because I don't know what's going on with these people here. And like you said, it's the same old people. But when me and Miss Rose do something, only person you're going to see is the heavy hitter. Hey, Fred and Miss Rose is the heavy hitter.
Nah. That part
That's
right
all
there.
you're going to see.
Look at here, man. I done had you on this show now for about 40 minutes. And I ain't heard hey yet. Who are you?
Hey.
There it is.
Yes.
You say, I'm hey.
That's right, baby.
Hey, man, look here. That's music to my ears, brother.
Right.
When I see you go live, I be waiting on you to say, I'm hey, and we in the building. I'll be like, there he is. There go my man. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
That's a beautiful thing, Fred.
I'm going to tell you what makes me successful. It ain't just about how much I'm going to make or this and that. It's about the fun. When you bring people and you let them have fun and you having fun with them, that's what make a party. See, like I be telling people when I be live sometimes, I don't call it a stepper set. I call it a party.
That's right.
And you know, when you do a party, everybody will having fun. Now, when you stole the stepper sets, I'm here. No, I don't go to that shit. They bougie over there. They bougie. That's the stepper. See, it's a difference. In the party, people's in the stepper. The steppers is taking like, they is on this high mountain and they need to be brought back down. Hey, partner, you only getting a stepper lesson or throwing a stepper party or something. You still can mingle with these people. Hey, Fred throw a party. He don't throw himself, say he throw a party. He go around and kick it with everybody, making sure everybody having fun and making sure they in there, hey, and at the party.
That's right.
Living.
Matter of fact, since you said that, look, I seen y'all at Black and Bling one time, man. You had about 3, 4, 5 tables back there. And I don't know what y'all was doing, but boy, I'm talking about y'all was back there partying, Jack. All of a sudden you hear everybody back there go, hey. I'm like, oh, shit, they turning the spot out.
Right.
Yeah.
We be partying. And a lot of these people, they act so stuck up. And hey, not just the women, but I'm talking about these men is so off the chain. To be men. These men is off the chain up out here stuck up. I be saying, man, the real brothers who's supposed to be out here representing us.
Man.
Oh, man, it's messed up.
Okay.
It is messed up out here.
So look at here. We got a question. Jay's Journey Lifestyles on YouTube wants to know. They said, I'm assuming this is a promoter question. She said, I did not have heavy hitters, but I'm trying to grow here in Madison, Wisconsin. Do you have any advice for me?
Yes, I got some good advice for you.
Drop it.
If you trying to grow and you in Madison, Wisconsin, right? That's what she at?
Yeah.
Okay, what you need to do, you need to go out and knock on some doors or stop in some grocery stores and talk to people. You can't grow. If you ain't a grow, if you have to put somebody up on your flyer and then make you have a good party, then you still ain't did nothing. Because when you stop paying and they stop coming, your party is gone. Now I'm hey Fred. What I do when I throw my event, I go and talk to the people and find the people and talk to them myself. That's why I'm gonna continue to grow. I don't need nobody to come in and say, I'm bringing this person in and get me a crowd. No, hey, Fred and Miss Rose gonna be there, bring their crowd. That's why I'm hey.
There it is. Well, that goes back to what we talked about earlier in terms of making relationships. When you and then also, and let me add to that, Jay's Journey Lifestyles. Let me tell you something very important. And he touched on it just now. You're in Madison, Wisconsin. Now, I don't know what the population, okay, let's see. She said she teach here and have had 3 white parties with Shorty and D-Train from Milwaukee. Let me say this to you, and this is something that I know to be a fact. Build your community. Like Fred just said, knock on them doors, holler at them people, bring new people into the dance. The more people that you bring into the game, the stronger your following becomes. There are people, like you got people out here who are very proud and happy to be able to say who brought them into this dance. I love when I'm listening to people like Kim Bowie and Taboo and them talking about how they got into the game, who walked them through the door for the first time. I love that. And every one of us at some point in time in our life is going to have that same story, because none of us just woke up one day and discovered stepping. Somebody touched your hand for the first time and took you through the motions and the moves and showed you something. So whoever that is, you be that person for as many people as you can.
That's right.
And grow your community. And then when you give an event, your community automatically got your back, and then you worry about your national crowd.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's all you got to do. You go, and if you ain't a people person, you really don't even need to be in the game,
man.
Because you're gonna run your peoples away, because they're gonna peep through you and see what you are. They're gonna know if you're a people person. You might get away with the first party, but that next party, they're gonna see what kind of person you really is.
And I was just
getting ready to say, they won't be back if you ain't that kind of person they thought you were.
And let me add this. One of the reasons why Inside Steppin has realized some levels of success in the way people pay attention to this show is for one main reason, and one main reason only. Because here, what you're not going to get is gossip and nonsense. What you are going to get is the truth, facts, and real information. Because of that, people trust what we do here. When people trust you, they will go with you. They know you got them. And I'm saying that to say this. Always be straight up, be straightforward, and forthcoming with the people that you have around you, that you are dealing with in this culture. Even if some of them don't like you because he's a hard ass, they will at least respect you, because they will say, and I actually had somebody say to me, you rough, but you tell the truth. You rough, but you honest. And whether they care to break bread with me or not, they still roll with me because they know it's a no-nonsense journey. Be that person. You ain't got to be leave the rough part out, but be honest. Sometimes honesty and the truth hurts other people because they can't handle the truth. Because a whole lot of folks don't want to face themselves in a mirror. But the fact is, as long as you can face yourself in the mirror, you're going to be all right. Because a hero dies but one death. A coward dies 1,000. Always remember that.
Mm-hmm. Let me just touch bases on this too about Memphis in May. Me and Miss Rose decided, because I didn't like it. If I don't like it, why should I do it? We would not be, once a person paid, we would not be selling tables. I would not do that to people anymore. Man. $200 for a table once they done paid, and then all the good tables gone. Then they got to sit way in the back. It's for what me and Rose had to do is first come, first serve.
That's right.
And second, we would not be doing in Memphis in May. Chop James would be the stepping lesson, getting the stepping lesson in Memphis in May. We would not charge nobody. If you're at the event, all the stepping lessons will be free. Because when I go to a party, I kind of get mad myself, and they say, well, I can't sit in. Oh, they bought a table. I don't want that. If I got mad and went to somebody's event and did that, so why would I do that? So we would not be selling any table. If you come to the party, you will be able to sit anywhere you want to sit in there. It ain't no certain seat. And ain't no hole in the seat.
Irie did that same thing with Steppaganza. Wherever you got there and you sat, that's your table. Ain't no buying no tables, wasn't none of that VIP seating. First come, first serve. And I think that's the way it should be.
Right. And then I learned, because I did it in Aruba. I said, Chop, no, I don't want you to charge for the stepping lesson. I want it to be free. I'll take care of you. He said, Fred, cool. And it worked good. I said, no, that's how my event's going to be. And when I throw an event, there will be no selling, no table, and there will be no paying to get into the stepper lesson. Whoever teaching them stepper lesson, I'm going to deal with them. Y'all done paid y'all. Once y'all paid y'all money to get in that event, y'all don't need to pay no more money. Because that's how me and Mr. Rose decided to do it from here on out. That's what we'll be doing.
Man. That's what's up. Well, get those dates again. Get them Aruba dates one more time, man.
The Aruba date is November 2nd through the 6th, 2023. And what we also did, we negotiated a good deal about the insurance. When people went to Aruba this time, they had to pay the money and then you had to buy the insurance. So if a person goes, they still lost $130, $140 because he paid the insurance. So what we doing now, we working with the hotels and everybody. This next year, you will pay all your money. Say if the trip is $800, you will pay $800. The only way you will pay the insurance now, if you don't go, and you will pay that on the back end. All your money will be refunded to you, but the down payment for the insurance. So you'll get it on the back end. Now, if you go, you ain't out of double money. Okay, now I gotta pay. I done paid for the trip. Now I gotta pay $150 for the insurance. So if something happens, I get my money back. Now we doing it on the back end. You go, you ain't gotta put up your insurance. You ain't gotta pay extra for the insurance. Only way you're gonna pay for the insurance if you don't go. And then when they send you your money back, your $800, it's gonna be $150 minus from that $800. And everybody said they love that. They've been sending their money into that. And I read that. We love that because a lot of them paid for the insurance, but they made the event. But they said we have to have it, Fred, just in case something happens. And I said,
I'm glad you brought that up, especially with these traveling abroad situations. Let me give y'all a cautionary tale right quick. You got people who will say stuff like, oh, I ain't paying for that insurance. I don't need that. I'm going to be all right. Well, let me tell you. A couple of years ago, Poppy and I, old producer lady here, we went to Jamaica with probably about 50 or 60 people from Chicago. We all connected up in Jamaica to have a birthday celebration for a good friend of ours. And while we were there, my wife, in fact, had a conversation with the birthday girl. They had a conversation about insurance and about why it's necessary to take with you on these out of the country trips. The girlfriend said, nah, blah, 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 no big deal. My wife was like, yeah, well, everybody should have it. Well, sure enough, while we were there, one of the guests, one of our people from Chicago, had a stroke. I'm standing next to him in the pool. We was playing volleyball. And one of the guys on the other side of the net, because I wasn't looking directly at him, he was in my peripheral vision. And the guy on the other side of the net, it was like, grab him. And I turned to my side and I saw him starting to wither. And I grabbed him, pulled him out the pool. We got him out there on one of them benches and laid him down. And you could literally see him start to contort in his face from the stroke. And as we tried to do what we could to administer, whatever, medical, because we had a few medical people with us to get him kind of situated before the lifeguards was literally standing around. And I asked him, man, what are y'all doing? Don't y'all have some kind of procedure or something for this? What do y'all do when this happens? That dude looked at me and said, this never happens. So they finally got him. They had to put him on a golf cart, sitting up, to take him to the ambulance, which took him to the hospital. And the first hospital they got to, which was a decent hospital, they wanted $7,000 cash coming through the door. Now, mind you, this is a city official in Chicago with benefits, with insurance and all of that. They wasn't trying to hear none of that. They don't give a damn about your benefits in America. They wanted cash.
That's right. That's right.
So I said that to say this. And he eventually ended up having to be life flighted out of there back to Miami on a chopper, which cost $28,000. So I'm saying that to say, when you go on these trips and you going out the country and doing this type of thing right here, pay that insurance. It's worth every damn dime.
Right.
So,
right.
That's a fact.
Right. That's right.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Trust me when I tell you, and I ain't even give y'all the whole story. Trust me when I tell you, you want to pay the insurance.
That's right.
That's
that. Right.
Producer lady, you got any more questions for this man?
He gave the events he's doing.
Yep, he gave the events. Get a dates on the Christmas party one more time, Fred, too.
The Christmas party gonna be December 16th at the Grand Ballroom on 64th and College Grove. And that's gonna be on a Friday night. And it will be nice. We
You
will
already
pack the
know.
house.
Yeah, I love the Grand Ballroom, man. That's one
Yeah.
of my favorite spots. Don't- look. My wife over here. My wife over here hating.
Now,
She said,
I said it's too cold in December.
she said it's too cold in December. I told you we can't do that snow, baby. Look, dog.
Right.
Hey, look, that, and I'm getting ready to go. Look, we already kind of decided we might spend Christmas in Chicago. So we'll see. Look at her. Who decided that? See, it was her idea.
Right.
Anyway. And she said, was I drinking? Anyway, look here, Fred, man, listen. I want to tell you thank you, brother. This interview has actually been long overdue. I hope we get an opportunity to do it again because, you know what I'm saying, I know you got a whole lot of things you want to talk about, a lot of stuff we can chop it up about. But
Right.
I want to let you know, brother, I appreciate you because you are a very colorful character, a very, very nice fella, and I enjoy breaking bread with you, brother, and I appreciate you looking out for us on my birthday, man, and keeping the champagne flowing up there in the Grand Ballroom, man. You a 10 in my book, brother. You a stand-up guy. I love that about you. So keep doing what you're doing, keep being you, and I'm gonna try real hard to keep being me, man. We gonna make a difference somewhere down the road.
Okay.
Leave these people with some words of advice, Fred, before you go.
The word of the advice is have confidence in yourself. Believe in God and have confidence in yourself, and you can go a long way. That's what then got me where I'm at right today.
My man.
Two things.
That's what's up. All right, Fred, I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for coming on.
All right, thank
have
you.
a good night, my man.
All right, take care.
Peace.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was my man, Hey, Fred. And when you hear that, I'm hey. You already know who it is. That's that man right there. Before we get out of here, let me give a quick rundown. We will be Inside Stepping. Will be at Harlem Nights out there in Long Beach, California, y'all. I don't know why I can't get the doggone thing to. What? No, I had a thing up so I could see. No, you can't see it. Okay, so we will be at Harlem Nights, y'all, in Long Beach, California. From the 3rd to the 6th. Well, we won't actually be there on the 3rd. We're going to come in on the 4th. But on Thursday, November 3rd, 2022, welcome to Long Beach pre-opening night speakeasy party, y'all. It's ladies' choice from 8 to 12 with light appetizers served. Friday, November 4th on 2022, the Mardi Gras Ball. The time is from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. Semi-formal, stepping in all black attire. And Mardi Gras Mask, Ultimate West Side Steppers Contest. Y'all hear that? Ooh, Ultimate West Side Steppers Contest. Why I got to be West Side? Anyway, light appetizer, sir. You think it's a California thing? It could be. Yeah, maybe so. All right, I'm gonna have to ask about that. You know, I'm a little partial. I'm a South Sider. Anyway, so on Saturday, y'all, main event, November 5th, 2022, Harlem Nights Steppers Ball main event time, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Theme, Roaring 20s and 30s attire, Stepper Sharp. And by the way, that is producer lady's birthday. Hey. So we will be partying and hanging out with the birthday girl on November the 5th at Harlem Nights. It'll be her first time in California. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, y'all. California. Yeah, we're gonna be she'll be ready to go out there and crip walk. Look at her. And on Sunday, November 6th, y'all, Steppin in Jeans and Camouflage from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on a Sunday brunch, Veterans Day tribute. 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Harlem Nights Party Boat Cruise, Shoreline Village. And from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. the day party, 5 p.m. to 10, closeout set. And the roster looks pretty stout. It's going to be, let's see, we got DJ Lady Love, DJ Cross, DJ Paradise, DJ Rob, and DJ Samsonite on the mic. Oh, and DJ Mike. Yeah, it's going to be all right. Matty B, Tick Man, Taylor Raymond, and Drew, and John Seegers will be in the building. So we're looking forward to that, y'all. It's gonna be a great time because we're gonna make it a great time. Hey, hey, hey. All right, Fred.
Let me say this. Is this a Miss Peaches is on there?
Mm-hmm.
I have to apologize because I said she was from Dallas and she's from Chicago.
Uh-oh. Producer lady,
She
Miss
was dancing
Peaches.
with Gino in the contest, and someone told me they were from Dallas.
Okay.
So, you know, you don't get a raw.
We apologize for the misinformation. Miss Peaches, Miss Peachy, 59 or 56, 50. Anyway, Miss Peachy, we apologize for the typo, if you can call it that. She is from Chicago, not Dallas. She is a Chicago native in Dallas. So that's a thing right there.
I don't know if it's in Dallas or not. We don't want to say that. I don't know.
And on February 16th through 19th, y'all, of 2023, which we will be at the Out of Africa event, which is 16th through the 19th of 2023, and it will be the first annual DJ Steppers battle. In other words, y'all, there's going to be a DJ battle at this event. This is a Steppers first. I cannot wait to see that. That's going to be off the chain, and we will be there for that. So y'all get ready. Oh, and by the way, it's $1,000 purse, winner take all. So there's that. If you think you a cold DJ, $1,000.
Stretch, you need to come on and explain the concept.
Stretch Alex is hosting that event out there with Antonita, and y'all get ready because it's going down. Antonita Lachey, Stretch Alex, gonna make it do what it do, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you who have tuned in tonight, and I did not acknowledge you, charge it to my head and not to my heart. We've been busy making this thing do what it do, but I want you all to know that I appreciate you and I thank you for tuning in and hanging out. Forgive me if I seemed a little cross today, or maybe I came off as maybe a little harsh in some of my words, but no, don't forgive me. I meant it. I meant it. I meant it. She said, that's you. Yeah, I know you was cringing. I know you was down there like, stop it. No, I'm not going to stop because, okay, yeah, we're going to let that go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, everything is lovely. And I want you, because it's going to be all right. I want all of y'all to have yourselves a wonderful rest of the week. Have yourselves a great night. I want you to sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, baby. And I'm going to say this quote one more time before I go because I want y'all to understand. And I want it to be clear. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. So if you got people paying more attention to you than they are their own plate, you know who the losers are. Everybody have yourselves a great night. We out of here. Peace.